Hello, people. We're back with another show, this time for the Euros on Heartpixel TV Sports and Heartpixel TV. I have with me my co host, someone I've done a show with recently, if you guys remember, Nafis Chaudhary. We're
Hello
here to
everyone.
basically welcome to EUROpinions. We're basically going to talk about our Euro opinions and then talk about the squads and have just give our point of view on it. So, firstly, Nafis bhai, ki obostha? How are you doing?
এই তো ভাই আলহামদুলিল্লাহ এখন ইউরো
Uh,
নিয়ে চেঞ্জ দেখা যাক
yeah, it's coming up.
ইংল্যান্ড
Our club season has ended. Club season has ended, and it's time for the European Championships.
ইয়াপ
So, first team. This is basically going to be a preview up to our main show. We'll be doing a main show on the channel, a live show on the channel for about an hour or something. We're not quite sure about that, but keep your eyes tuned and tune in when we do the show, and we hope you will enjoy. But the first team that we're going to preview with the squads that are given is going to be the champion team, the team with the GOAT, the team with Cristiano Ronaldo,
ক্রিস্টিয়ানো রোনালদো
Portugal's, a team that most of you already do support and know about. So let me show the 24-man squad that they've given firstly, and then we can talk about it in detail. Can you see my screen, Nafis bhai?
ইয়াপ
Okay, so let's talk about the squad in a little bit of detail. So I'll talk about the goalkeepers. The goalkeeper, the first one is Anthony Lopez of Lyon. He has been a mainstay in the team for a little bit of time. Rui Patricio, veteran goalkeeper from Wolves. Rui Silva plays for Granada, solid goalkeeper and a good third choice for this balanced Portugal team. Nafis bhai, you can talk about the defenders now.
ওকে এখন ডিফেন্ডারদের ব্যাপার যেটাই পর্তুগালের কিন্তু ভাই তুমি যে দেখো এটা রুবেন ডিয়াস বেস্ট ফার্স্ট অফ অল রুবেন ডিয়াসের উপর তারা পুরোপুরি নির্ভর করবে অ্যান্ড তাদের যে দুইটা ফুল ব্যাক সেটা হচ্ছে জোয়াও ক্যানসেলো আর মেন্ডেস মেন্ডেস হচ্ছে ইয়ে কি বলে স্পোর্টিং এর তো এই দুজন একে অনেকে চেনে না কারণ স্পোর্টিং ইয়ে পর্তুগালের খেলা অনেকে দেখে না কিন্তু সে অনেক ভালো এবং সে রিসেন্টলি অনেক বিগ ক্লাবদের সাথে ইয়ে হয়েছে লিঙ্কড হয়েছে তো মেন্ডেস অনেক ভালো ক্যান্সেলো উই অল নো হাউ গুড ইজ ক্যান্সেলো হি ইজ ডান এক্সট্রিমলি ওয়েল
He's part of the backbone of the Man City team that has
ম্যান
done
সিটি টিম
so well in the
ইয়া
in the Champions League
তো
and the
ইটস
Premier
জোয়াও
League.
ক্যান্সেলো এন্ড মেন্ডেস তারপর হচ্ছে ইয়ে কি বলে রুবেন ডিয়াস তার সাথে ফন্তেকে আই থিংক পেপের উপর চয়েস করবে কিনা আই ডোন্ট নো কারণ পেপে হাইলি এক্সপিরিয়েন্স
Pepe is highly experienced, but Pepe has age of his side. He
হি
put
হ্যাজ
a
এইজ
magnificent.
দ্যাটস দ্য থিং
He shut down Portugal. He shut down Ronaldo and Juve in the
রোনালদো
Champions League.
ইউভে চ্যাম্পিয়ন্স
But
লিগ
you never know if age is a factor. But he will be a very useful addition to the side. I believe that at least because he's bringing bags of experience and he's going to bring a certain sense of leadership. যেটা লাগে. In fact, আমার কাছে মনে হয় যে at a team where the leadership is very much needed, and for a team that has youngsters such as Portugal, it's important to have someone like Pepe in the team. Maybe even
দ্যাটস দ্য
starting.
থিং
You never know.
I don't think Pepe would start. It will be Joseph Fonte and Ruben Diaz.
Yeah, we will talk about the
So,
lineups later. Let's just go through the
yeah,
squad first and talk
and
about
yeah, that's the thing. And the last is I think Rafael Guerreiro, who is Borussia Dortmund. So Rafa Guerreiro is a good player, but he's been injury prone. So I
it.
don't think he'd be a starter, but he's a good addition to the squad. So
And
I think Portugal,
and he's also a very good free kick taker. Like আমরা
yeah,
FIFA খেলার সময় always okay career mode এর মধ্যে আনা হয় to buy as a free kick taker, a career mode legend. Nah, he's a
তো
good player.
পর্তুগালের যে
He's
ইয়েটা
gonna add to the depth.
ডিফেন্স যে লাইনটা সেটা হচ্ছে 3-3-6-7 প্লেয়ার আই ডোন্ট থিঙ্ক 7টা প্লেয়ার দিয়ে আসলে ডিফেন্সিভ লাইনটা কভার হয়
Tournament
they
চলবে
should
and আমার কাছে
they should
personally
take
মনে হয় Nelson
another
Semedo
center back
is not a good he's not a very good option. I believe there were better players than him in the team, but this is the
নেলসন
choice of
সেমেদোকে
the
নিছে তো
Nelson Semedo
এই
can
কয়জন
Nelson Semedo থেকে better হইতো and Nelson Semedo isn't that good of a player either. So এই 6-7 জনের মধ্যে you have to compromise and wonder whether a certain injury to one of the main players will cause an uprising or a problem in the team. This is where I feel like Portugal defense একটু পিছিয়ে গেছে মানে পর্তুগালের
হ্যাঁ
ডিফেন্সে
পর্তুগাল
হয়তো
ডিফেন্স এন্ড they lack a defender I mean they lack a center back তাদের বসে
Exactly.
3টা রেকগনাইজ সেন্টার ব্যাক আছে, তো 4 নাম্বার যদি উইলিয়াম কারভালোকে হয়তো খেলাতে হতে পারে। I don't think that's a good idea to go for William Carvalho because or Danilo Pereira because they are not a recognized center back and ইউরোর মতো একটা স্টেজে তার চ্যাম্পিয়ন হিসেবে যাচ্ছে, তো 3টা সেন্টার ব্যাক নিয়ে যাওয়া I don't think is a wise option.
I don't believe it as well because this as a defending team, a lot of pressure is on you. So
Yes,
I
exactly.
don't, I am pondering whether this will be enough for them or not. But let's still, let's talk
Yeah,
about I'll talk about
midfield.
the midfielders, which is arguably most probably their best side, along with the
Best side.
defense, of course. Danilo Pereira, very solid defensive midfielder, plays for Paris Saint-Germain. Joao Palhinha, I think he's a rising star from Sporting the Portugal. I'm not quite sure about him. Ruben Neves, we all know he's from Wolves and he's one of their
He's
more
done very well at
he's
Wolves.
he's done very well in the Premier League. And the less spoken about Bruno Fernandes, the more we know about him.
The
And
more
he has been United's best player and one of the best players in the Premier League. Joao Moutinho, now this player, he adds more experience to the team. He's
experience
a veteran
and the
and
balance.
he's a good player, and the balance
He
to
was
the
a
team
good
as well.
number 8.
And he's a good player as well. Renato Sanchez, someone who was thought to be lost in a lot of ways. Like
Yeah.
he was amazing in 2016. That was probably his breakout tournament as well, but he just faded away at one point of time. মানে ও হারায় গেছিল, হারায় যাওয়া ইয়ের মতো আর কি। তো মানে I don't think that him coming back is a welcome sign. It shows that he has got his career back on track in a lot of ways.
Yep.
Sergio Oliveira, FC Porto, another solid addition. And William Carvalho, formerly of Sporting, now plays for Real Betis.
He was linked to Manchester United at 2016.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Who hasn't been linked to Manchester United?
He was linked heavily actually. We all thought he'd be added as a GM because of his
But
physicality,
we
we never really went for him.
আসলে কি ভাই আমরা ইউরো যে করতেছি ইউরো শোটা is more of like us giving the pain we feel from our club away and moving to the country scene because our club has given us lots of pain. Let's move away from that. Lots of pain even in the last few days, in the last few years. Let's try to forget that.
Let's forget that.
Forwards এ যাই আমরা।
I think forwardদের ব্যাপার যেটা, তো I think that's the best আর কি, মানে তাদের বেস্ট সাইড হচ্ছে ফরওয়ার্ডটা, কারণ তাদের মিডফিল্ডটা অনেক ব্যালেন্স, তাদের ডিফেন্ডে একটু শর্ট বলতে দেয়ার ম্যান শর্ট, বাট ফরওয়ার্ড লাইনটা তাদেরকে ইউরোটা জিতাতে পারে আই থিঙ্ক, কারণ দে হ্যাভ বিগ নেমস দেয়ার, লাইক পেদ্রো গনজালভেজের কথা এখানে ফার্স্টে বলছে যে স্পোর্টিং এর, তো সে হয়তো খুব একটা বড় নাম না, বাট হি ইজ ডান ভেরি ওয়েল এট পর্তুগিজ লিগ এন্ড হি ইজ বিন লিঙ্কড টু বিগ ক্লাবস.
Pedro Gonçalves was Bruno Fernandes's replacement at Sporting, and he's doing very well.
He's doing very well, and Sporting has won the league after 19 years, so that's the thing.
He has been a big part of that.
And Andre Silva is very more of a system player, I think, for them. He will not be a starter, but he's a good addition.
Andre Silva is another player. Andre Silva is another player who has got his career back on track.
Because he couldn't do well at Sevilla, but he did very well at Frankfurt. So I think he's a good addition to the squad.
He's a good addition to the team, of course.
Bernardo Silva, one of the best players in the world, I think, because he's he also lost his form last season, but he's done well this season, and I think that he'll add very much for quality into that Portuguese team. So it's Bernardo Silva. But then Cristiano Ronaldo, what we can say about it? This Cristiano Ronaldo, মানে পর্তুগাল যদি একটা প্লেয়ার যদি পর্তুগাল নেয়, that's Cristiano Ronaldo. So আমাদের বলা নাই, তারপর
রোনালদো নিয়ে বলা তো আর কিছু নাই, তাই না?
হ্যাঁ, বলার কিছু নাই, সেটাই। এখন হচ্ছে কি বলে, Diogo Jota has done very well at Liverpool. He is scoring goals, and I'm sure he'll score goals for Portugal as well. So Diogo Jota it is. Then next name Gonzalo, I think Villarreal. No, it's Joao Felix.
Gonzalo Guedes.
He's from Villarreal, I think. Villarreal won the Europa League.
Valencia. He's Valencia.
I can't see the names properly. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Then Valencia. Joao Felix. Joao Felix is one of the best fans in the world, and he's a good addition.
I feel like with someone like a Felix, he is not doing well because of the system he's playing in, but he's a
He's
talent.
he's of course a talent. He's done well at Atletico Madrid, but under Diego Simeone, you can do much as a striker because you have to play defensive, you have to play for the team, and you have to track back a lot.
Exactly, exactly.
It's not good for his career. I think he should have gone to some team like Manchester City or who would offer him a more attacking freedom.
But he'll probably do well in the Portugal system as well. And the last
He,
player, Rafa Silva
Rafa
from
Silva.
Benfica. I don't know about him. I don't know much about him, but if he's good enough for the Portuguese team, of course he's good enough.
No, to be
So
honest, I believe that the Portuguese manager we have here, he is good and he can save his players well, and he'll do good at Euro as well. So I
yeah,
don't doubt his selection.
let's move on to the lineups. A lineup
Yeah,
that you and I both think would probably be best.
yeah.
Wait a minute. Portugal lineup. Let's share. Okay. So, can you see? Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see that. So
Okay.
first
Okay.
we
Let's.
have
বলো তুমি বলো
okay.
সমস্যা
So
নেই.
first we have here is Rui Patricio. He is their first choice goalkeeper, no doubt about that. He'll start. Then Joao Cancelo at right back. He'll start as well. Then we come to Ruben Diaz. I think he'll be starter for sure. Then
He's been the best defender in the world this season.
yeah,
So
he's been best defender in the world this season, no doubts about that. So Ruben Diaz is here. And to partner him, I think it will be either Pepe or Joseph Fonte. I'd go for Fonte because he hasn't aged and he is at his prime. So Joseph Fonte it is,
same.
and Pepe can offer them experience. So in big games, in crucial moments, they can bring in Pepe as their sub or maybe start him. But I don't think he'll be a sure starter for them. So it's not Pepe. And at left back we have Nuno Mendes. I think Mendes has been good at Portuguese league, so it will be Mendes. And about the double pivot, I don't think they'll play double pivot. They'll go for 4-3-3, but I prefer is they should go for 4-2-3-1 for that. Because they have Bruno Fernandes, and Bruno Fernandes at center attacking midfielder can do. Uh, I mean, he can do anything
Way
at
better
football league.
way better than when he's at four
Number
two
eight.
three three.
Yes,
Number 8,
exactly.
yes.
They'll eventually go for 4-3-3. I'm sure about that. They might
But
start
like I personally think this
Carvalho.
is going to be the lineup. This is going to be the lineup. With Pereira, Danilo Pereira may the only change may be Danilo Pereira for William Carvalho, but this is going to probably be the lineup because
I
I
don't
think
think
that
Navas Neves is going to start. I think he might probably start Joao Moutinho, but he might not. I don't know. But Moutinho might be his preference list. Then Neves.
he adds the layer of experience to the team.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
the
So Pereira,
double pivot of
Moutinho, or
Neves
Neves.
and yeah,
And up
or
front we have
Neves.
Bruno Fernandes. Right side, right wing, obviously Bernardo Silva. Left wing, it was a hard choice between Joao Felix and Thiago Jota because I don't see Joao Felix as a left winger. He's more of a striker or tight striker type player. So I'd go for Thiago Jota because of his form, first of all, and he offers goals, which is very important. As they need a goal scoring winger because Fernando Silva is not a goal scoring winger. He's more of a creator. So Thiago Jota is there as a goal scoring winger there, and up front we have Cristiano Ronaldo. So I think with this team, they have a very good chance to win the Euro if they get that rhythm in them, and if they qualify from their groups, because the group is very tough for them. I think. So that's that. They have,
We'll talk about the group in another one of our small preview videos. But
yep,
all in all, this was our first squad preview and lineup preview for Portugal, one of the favorites and one of the teams that I know people will support this time. So that's it from us. This is just going to be a series of videos. This is our first video. We're going to talk about Portugal. We'll move on to the other teams, and then we'll build up to the show right before the Euro starts. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any queries or questions, you can of course leave them during the first show, or you could leave them down below. So thank you. I think we're done.